Welcome, brawlers. I'm the Hermit, and we are still in the midweek magic event, but this time we are playing Baron Helmut Zemo, which for triple black is a 3/3 human noble villain. Whenever you cast a black spell from your hand, Baron Zemo connives, and he has a boost ability, exile any number of black cards from your graveyard with 15 or more black mana symbols. You copy those cards, you may cast up to 3 of the copies, without paying their mana cost. So essentially you exile a number of cards and you get 3 for free from your graveyard. Now the tricky part is you need to get them in your graveyard, but I think the fact that we can connive with Zemo is the real strength of the commander, because it fuels himself, and also you can include cards like Box Plague, Doom the Excruciator, and you draw them, you don't have the intention to play them actually, so you just discard them, and you get 5 or 6 symbols for free. Now the other cards that we are going to try to get are cards like Massacre Worm, Brand, obviously, Courting Broodlord, maybe adding the Usurper with triple black symbols, so you can keep reanimating stuff. But then we also have a couple of cards that can mill, so Overlord of the Belmork, Barrogoyf, Quackfist, Ripples of the Undead. This one is probably the best card for milling. Mills every turn, so that's nice. And then we have as many playable cards that we can actually use with multiple symbols, like Necropotence, Necrodominance, Archenemy's Charm, Ayara First of the Lockbane, but I think more often than not this goes to the graveyard. And finally a little bit of removal, and we should note the only cards that don't have black symbols are going to be Swiftwood Boots, Lightning Grips for haste, and Jet Medallion for a little discount on every black spell we control. Also, the ones that have one are going to be staples, really strong cards, removal, and some interaction. Thoughtseize, Reanimate, Mind Spike. So that's the deck. Let's head into midweek magic and try to do some reanimation with a twist. Ooh, and we have Urborg. Yeah, I love this hand. Baldock, also because we are so intensive on the symbols. We just have... It's nice to have Urborg, and we also have very few colorless lands. Here I think we might Shieldred Edict. Non-talking creature. We will hold down to Necrodominance, so we can play it after Shieldred. Do we risk Baron here? Yeah, sure. Okay, they might have a bolt. Or maybe not. Menace. Equipment spell cost less to cast. Yeah, I guess the inn is decent because we can gain life with it. So it's going to be Shieldred here, I think. We discard the Broodlord. And I think next we play Necrodominance, discard Consuming Corruption. No, play Consuming Corruption and Necrodominance, discard Bloodletter, and probably something else. Okay, they equip. Yeah, I think we beat our opponent next turn. So let's start with corruption. Ooh, discard the Etherborn. Well, first we discard the Bloodletter. How much do we have? That's 6, 7. I guess it's not enough. Alright, this is also a number, so maybe we want to discard Necrodominance, actually. I guess it's a little tricky. On the one hand, if we play this, we have a combo with Shieldred, but on the other we have a number with our commander. Yeah, I guess it's worth it. We are low on cards. Actually, maybe we should have waited on that. But this ends the game quicker, I think. And we discard Cavalier. Ooh, an Emperor of Bones. We can also use it to reanimate our stuff. But yeah, I think we beat our opponent here. We are at 39 life, they are at 5. And obviously they are on red, so they don't have that many ways to deal with these big threats. So yeah, I guess I didn't need to think about Necrodominance all that much. It wasn't the right play, I still don't think, because we could have played the Aetherborn plus Supplier, but we were already winning by a lot, so... Let's give our opponent a wave. Good game. Yeah, I guess they were also kind of a budget deck for each aura and equipment, so probably more auras than equipment. But yeah, I guess with Balduk I really like equipment more. But auras are still valid, I think, so GG's. So I guess we'll see. These are not the best cards, especially because Liliana is sorcery speed. Okay. The Lush we don't want, but everything else is okay. We would want some more pressure against Raf and Mikey, but I think this is decent. They are obviously going to ramp, which is why, like I said, it's kind of a bummer that we need to skip a couple of turns, but once they get Raf and Mikey, we need to exile it with the charm. Dismember is also not gonna do much, so I guess the charm is our biggest resource. Well, it seems obviously that opponent might not be into playing this game at all. Let's say they went out for a snack or something. So I guess this is going to be a game after all. Is this Utopia's Brawl or Surveil? Okay, it's Surveil. And Doom. What can we entomb for? Excruciator, maybe? Yeah, actually, if we somehow manage to play the Excruciator, that might also mess up our opponent's plan, so let's do that. Okay, so this is Gaia, not Urborg. Parsic. I guess maybe we want... Well, we can deluge for no value, just so we can connive something to the grave. Probably Dismember. So that would be 1, 7. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they cannot get to 7 mana. So let's do that. Gonna away Dismember. Ooh. That is a sad Thoughtseize. Sad in that we cannot cast it. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Okay. If we thought she's discarded Professor Onyx. Next player exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of their library. It's the spoils. Okay, so it seems like they play multiple things. Okay, let's think about this one for a little bit. We can get Professor Onyx, Doomsday Excruciator, and maybe Thoughtseize. What is it? Human, I guess. Actually, should have used Thoughtseize first in case, yep, in case we draw a land, so we could still keep up. Okay, we should take a tally, I think. That's a heavy in hand. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yep, with that post, we Excruciator, and I don't think opponent can come back from that. So we take the win. GG's. They probably had a bunch of other value creatures, but even if they had one on top, it was going to be not enough to win the game. So we take it. Okay, none of these are great against Nicol Bolas. And obviously we're not gonna keep a one-lander, because we send the Hex away. I think we want to keep Cling to Dust for later, so... Well, for after Baron Zemo. Darkness Crystal. Guess the discount is good, but not great. And also they probably don't have enough creatures for it to make sense. Ooh, counterspell. Ish. Maybe it's a force spike type of thing. Even. We can use the buried alive. Three creatures. I guess it's 1, 2, and 3. Also, pretty much like with any colorless spell, you can technically exile them to Baron Zemo's ability. And you can cast them, but you still need to make up for the other 15 mana symbols. Okay, they stole something from us. Wonder what it is. Reanimate. Oop. Yep. My bad. Guess we kind of gave it to them. So yeah, that doesn't help us. I guess GG's. Yeah, getting Aura then used against us. Really not what I wanted to be today. I guess that's the downside of Buried Alive only getting creatures. If we had no creatures, we could get Box Plague and a couple of others. But yeah, we lose here, so good one, opponent. You did the bolas thing and use our win cons against us. Makes sense. We are actually fine with that. Ellen, that is gross. I think actually we send that ritual here. We can cast Zemo on 1, but then we don't have a follow-up, so... Okay, let's Thoughtseize. Angel. Yeah, we should take the Angel. You may exile another creature from your graveyard. When you do, put a counter on each creature that shares a type. So, a lot of vampires. Radiant Destiny on vampires. If they block, we use Corruption. Okay, they don't. Whenever you repel, if this card is in your graveyard, okay, they exile Thoughtseize. Surely that's fine with us. We don't love it, but at least they didn't get Grizzlebrand. Oop. And with Buried Alive, I think we might win here. Yeah, we're going to do what our last opponent did to us. 1, 2, and I guess 3. Then we post. I guess we need one more. Cast you, and you. Yeah, that's enough for our opponent to concede. they needed a Wrath there, so what I was thinking is we get probably Reanimate. I guess that only gets Baron Zemo back, so something else. Maybe even Mind Spike so we can make them discard. Yeah, maybe that's the play. So we win here. GG's. Okay, I love this hand. Even though I guess we are facing partners. Huh. Actually, maybe this hand is not that great. We don't have removal, but I think it's fine. We have some card draw. We are going to discard Necron Dominance. Oh, and we have a Thoughtseize, so let's see that. Oh, Invisible Woman, actually decent. One or more heroes. So it's all about counters. History artifacts. Yeah, I think we take Exemplar of Light. Whenever a token you control enters. Yeah, the real threat is April and then getting to Leonardo. Okay. I guess they don't have removal, so if we untap with Baron Zemo, we might win again. Here they have Save Path the Shell and Reclamation. Ooh, that tap land stops our opponent's biggest chance to win here. Splinter. I guess they needed to keep up Heritage Reclamation. Yeah, that was probably. Put it alive. And then those three. Guess it doesn't matter that much what we get with Brute Lord, but yeah, probably Gary. Yeah, and their activated ability could kill us, but it's a little too late. I guess it doesn't give haste. But yeah, for now, we have all the flyers, the big guys. We have Arden, so we just win. GG's. Anina, actually they might be able to beat us. Maybe. First we need to see if we draw a 2-drop, and I guess we'll see from there. Okay, maybe they have something they can do to our commander here. I would hope not. Sapphire Medallion, okay. Oh, there seems to be fireworks outside. Opponent gets an Ina. So that's 7. We need to see what we get with Overlord. Oh, Awaken the Wood is a great one. So let's play the Overlord. Mill you. That's 3, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we are just shy. Surely we shouldn't attack with you. Yeah, if they have something big here, they probably win. We just whiffed a little on the Overlord. Also milling the Reanimate instead of drawing it definitely didn't help us. Yeah, I think they are doing math about how much they can pay with Anina plus their tokens plus the discount from the medallion. So this is a huge card. Would it hide? They get Titan of Rex. Yeah, if we don't draw a 1-cost black card, we lose here. GG's. Yeah, this is 19, but even though we might jump block here, if we jump block here, we stay alive, but we don't have our commander anymore, so we cannot boast. Unfortunate, really. Ragavan. Well, think we might be on the back foot against this opponent. Here we send Dissertation. Yeah. Ragavan. I guess. Well, obviously they play Ragavan here on 1. Oh, never mind, they don't. So if we get something to reanimate the crocodile, we are happy. Otherwise, I don't think we can play Zemo for some time, really. They probably have 3 damage for it. So okay, I don't know what this is about. Yeah, I think if they were playing, actually, they have a decent chance at beating us. But they are AFK, so might as well take the win. Okay, so yeah, opponent just went AFK. Maybe they thought we had an instant removal for Ragavan, so they didn't play it. Who knows? So I guess this is our fate now. Yeah, this is not great. Cut down, okay. I think we send Mind Spike away. Beginning of your end step, if you descended, create a token. Guess that's okay. War Leader's Call. I mean, that's, we still can kill a Jenny through that. Ooh, Barrogoyf, that's nice. Even though we do lose Reanimate.
Nothing can break our bond.
Charming Prince. Are they going to blink a Jenny? Okay. Soulstone. How much do we need? I guess pretty much. Yeah. Well. Tilted Awake.
Nothing can break our
Whisper. Yeah, that's still not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess if... Oh, Archangel Elspeth.
I have been reborn. Ready arms.
Yep, we block the Prince. Well, probably the Scallywag. Yeah, we are just milling a bunch of lands, unfortunately. Okay, yep, not enough. GG's. Also, I don't think we had something that was going to save us from that in our graveyard. Maybe getting the Goif back, removing a creature, but still, that's probably not enough. So GG's. We need also a big lifelinker, I think. Ares. If we need to kill something here, which we might. Actually, maybe we don't need to. So we don't pay the life, instead we keep. Probably there's another creature. Obviously we play Gifted Etherborn, it's going to help us a lot. Discard and draw. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think they might play Ares and attack with the freebooter. We laid it through. And I think next we might play Zemo. Kill their freebooter. Discard the Excruciator. Get up to 8. Well, 9 with the Thirst. So that should be something. That puts us closer to getting the boss trigger. The full free spells. By a lot. Okay, there's a... Sure. I guess maybe then we Triumph here. Discard the card. Ooh, and Reanimate. Maybe we played that a little wrong. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, Hawkeye. Yeah, that doesn't do much. I guess maybe we didn't need to get Enduring Courage here. Yeah, they get it back. It's under its owner's control, so. I think that might be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have priority to sacrifice draw a card. Griselbrand. I guess we can remove their creatures. Reanimate Terza. And dismember Hawkeye. Ooh, Griselbrand plus Shieldred, right. That is an insane combo. Didn't realize we had it. But yeah, this is gain 7 life, draw 7 cards. Then we thought this. Let's don't stop until we're numb. Discard 28. Okay, that should be enough. Now we keep 7, so it's going to be 1 land. Buried alive. Void Walker. Okay. Yeah, now we get another activation. It doesn't matter, we would get Gary, and Gary kills our opponent. Yeah, let's end this quick. Just attack with Griselbrand. GG's. Again, like I said, we could also, if they had a blocker or remove Griselbrand, we get Gary, deal a bunch of damage to them. It's GG's. Obviously, we also first deploy a couple of mana symbols before Gary. Either ways, we take it. GG's. So we mulligan heroes. Okay. Let's play your work. It doesn't help them as much, well, at all, I guess, since they are Jeskai. And maybe we want a fetch land for Feral Push. Yeah, in this match it seems the turboing out Zemo's ability is going to be a little Gonna take a while, but at least we can. I was going to say we can control the board a little bit. And remember, this can target Captain America, but it doesn't kill it unless you have Revolt. It says destroy target creature if it has mana value 2 or less, not. So you can target something it won't kill. If they play something, we can put on there. Okay. Yeah, that's actually okay. We Blood Chief's Thirst. And maybe play their Wasp against them. Gain Signet. Okay, so Throne of Death. Thirst on the Wasp. So make 0 attack. Okay, this doesn't bypass playing restrictions, timing restrictions. But Wondrous Wasp has flash, so we should be okay. Yeah, and this gives haste, but also Blur gives flash, so they might be thinking when they are going to cast their stuff. Okay. Yeah, sure. And we push their captain. Ooh, Crocodile is a good one. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually we might reanimate the Crocodile with Emperor here. I love that idea. I guess, yeah, I forgot about Blur. They can cast their stuff with flash, so maybe this will wait, but threatening to do it is fair enough. Take 7 damage and adapt here. Okay, yeah, we were going to Ayara, discard something, and here we hit our opponent for 10, 15. Actually, maybe we had lethal if we played enough spells. I guess with Ayara we actually have lethal, so yeah, GG's. They can regenerate it. Okay, maybe we entomb. It's any card, so actually either way I think the Excruciator has the more symbols, so we take it no matter what. I think we feed the swarm here. So they are trying to get us to 10 poison. Obviously with toxic, but also a little infect as well. Okay, let's play the Baron. They were 7, now it's 8. Oh, that's unfortunate. So we go for Unstoppable Slasher. We're going to have their life total if they don't do anything about it. I mean, they could even just get chump blockers out. That also works. Besiege the mirror, I guess. Is this a combo? Are we going to lose here? Maybe they could get the One Ring. Yeah, it seems they are beseeching for value after all. Annoyed with affliction. Yep. We have it die instead. And let's play Baron. Ooh, Toxic Deluge. Unfortunate. More lands. That's not great. Okay, let's see if they play their commander. I think we can have them sacrifice it to Professor Onyx. Braska.
Pyrexia is as inevitable as the rise of the downtrodden. Patience. We will win.
Welcome to Witherbloom College
Okay.
class.
Probably the charm is better. But they are going to be able to get some damage in, I think. If they draw land, that is. Shielded Edict, sure. Okay then. Turn 1 or 2 creatures or planeswalkers.
The downtrodden rise together.
We dig them back. We keep up Archenemy's charm. Yeah, I think we might. Should we take the damage here? Maybe not. Yeah, that one hurt a little bit, but I think that is the discipline play. They probably have more removal here. Oh, they played Skithyrix. They keep it cased. I mean, at least that means we can do this Zemo stuff, but yeah. So it's you. Yeah, those are the cards we... Actually, maybe we don't cast the Excruciator. So... Stew, Exile... Stew, and Researcher.
Open your books to page.
Yeah, they would need to proliferate 5 times if they want to kill us. Brawl.
I have impeccable study habits.
And let's thought it here. Oh, we should take Massacre Worm. Surveil 2 and we will... Actually, do we want those? Probably. Yeah. Draw the Soulstone, play the Soulstone. Yeah, if they just make us sacrifice Zemo, we can get it back with Ralsarek or Grave Researcher. Or probably we will bury alive Arden, reanimate it, get back Zemo. Maybe we could also reanimate their Massacre Worm. Okay, they put the counters there. Alright, so we didn't even need Buried Alive there. Yep, GG's. We are then and just hit them with a flying Grizzlebrand, I think. Either way, we got it. And that was a fun last game. We beat Infect, And thanks to playing in the event queue, we are getting some variety of matches. We did get Ajani and Ragavan, which are kind of tough ones, but we stood our ground a little bit against Ajani, and unfortunately we never found out if we were good enough for Ragavan. They just quit, maybe they left, who knows what happened there. But overall, it's really fun to play Baron Zemo. Getting to essentially reanimate. You can even reanimate your planeswalkers with the free cast. And obviously having access to Doomsday Excruciator, Pox Plague, really put this strategy a little higher than it should be otherwise. And again, I think I mentioned it in one of the games, but Necrodominance is better to discard it than to actually play it, because it makes it so that we no longer have a graveyard if it's in play. But if we discard it, it counts as triple black, so that really does add up. If you run into some issues playing this, maybe what you want to do against controlling decks is add more discard effects. Maybe you could even run the ninja that creates Virus Beetle. You get a Virus Beetle every turn. Even if you discard it, that still adds up to the mana symbol count. And if you are playing against more creature heavy opponents, then for sure you can just add more removal. I don't think there are that many like Consuming Corruption, double black at 2 cost, but there are definitely some that have double black at 3 mana cost, which is okay if you happen to draw Jet Medallion. And maybe you can also think about playing some more 1-drops, including aggressive creatures that can come back, or even Vampiric Tutor if you want to get something good. So there are options to change, modify it, maybe even upgrade. But I think this showcase felt really solid for Baron Zemo. So anyways, thank you for watching. I'm the Hermit, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.